Hey guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a review for The Amazing Spider-Man issue 5. Before I start talking about this issue, just want to give you guys a little update. Of course, I have Comic Uno episode 126, and that's the show where I review all the comics I read this week in one show. And here are the exclusive comics. We got Tales of Terror, Volume 2, Issue 3, Fathom Blue, Issue 6, Outcast, Issue 14, Deathstroke, Issue 13, Astonishing Ant-Man, Issue 3, Daredevil, Issue 2, Batman and Robin, Eternal, Issue 12, Spider-Woman, Issue 2, Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur, Issue 2, Jupiter's Circle, Volume 2, Issue 2, and Venus, Issue 1. So if you want to go check out all those reviews, go to Comic Uno, episode 126, which is annotated. But let's start talking about The Amazing Spider-Man, Issue 5. So this is a book that I haven't loved the new direction of, but I trust Dan Slott and the creative team to give us an interesting story, and I've liked the cliffhangers, you know, dealing with the Sinister Six. I've been enjoying that. I guess that's dealing with the Sinister Six. That's kind of been everyone's guess, at least. I've been enjoying that story, and I like that even though Peter's a big businessman, he's still Peter Parker, and I guess those are enjoyable moments also. But again, I haven't fully felt attached to this new version of The Amazing Spider-Man. Let's see what's going on with this issue. So, a beautiful cover by Alex Ross. We get to see that Spider-Man's in London, so that's kind of cool. So, good cover. Artwork, I think is okay. I'm not a particular fan of this style of artwork. I don't know why. I think facial expressions could be a little bit better in the book. So that's something I'm not in love with. Coloring's pretty good though. I like the colors for the issue. I will say when characters are kind of zoomed out, there could be a bit more detail. Let me see if I can find an example of that. I think it's actually close. Yep. Like over here, I think there could have been more detail when they're a bit zoomed out and there's a lot of people in the panel. And it's kind of like a pet peeve of mine. But yeah, you know, it's okay artwork. I think it's average artwork for this issue. But let's see what's going on with the story. So in this issue, you know, we wrap things up with the last issue with Aunt May and all that craziness. And now it's Spider-Man, you know, dealing with that situation and then having to go back to work. And Peter having to go back to work. And we see that the Zodiacs are becoming more harmful. It's kind of attacking Peter's industry, his company, and is becoming a real bother to him. So most of the issues them trying to fight the Zodiacs and not being able to defeat them in the end. And that's kind of what this whole issue is about. And we learn a little bit more about the Zodiac saying, oh, we want to help you because that's part of our plan. So we'll see where that goes. But what I think of the issue overall, honestly, I thought this was the weakest out of all 5 issues. Now, last issue I thought was kind of weak because of how generic it was, but here I've just not been interested in the Zodiac story at all. I think they're kind of corny, honestly, and when they say, Libra, come here, Leo, come here, you know, it's so weird and corny, and I hope it's on purpose how corny they are. I'm just not interested in their story, and that makes me kind of dislike this issue because, you know, what's been building up is the Zodiac story. We've been getting definitely a good amount of pages of them. But now in this issue, it's kind of coming to a head, and they're really in this issue. They got a lot of pages here. So most of the issue, I was just kind of uninterested. It didn't really feel like a Spider-Man book. It just felt like Spider-Man was going through the motions. And I do feel that The Amazing Spider-Man has a bigger picture to it, so I might not like this issue, but I might like the outcome of this issue and, you know, issues to come when I see the full scope of the story. But as of right now, I'm still not really interested in the Zodiac story, and I'm not fully engaged in this new Amazing Spider-Man status quo. So, yeah, I wasn't totally impressed with this issue. I actually gave this 2.5 stars. I didn't love it that much, so hopefully next issue will be better. But this is Comic Uno. Hope you guys enjoyed. This is, you know, Comic Uno, so don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Don't forget to like my Facebook page. Also, description below, there's links for my comic book, Like Father, Like Daughter. And don't forget to like the Facebook page of Like Father, Like Daughter. I'll see you guys later. Bye.